Planners and strategists have been the core audience behind PSFK since day one. I wanted to give something back to that audience by providing knowledge and providing information which would help them with their careers. What we did is we asked some of the kind of key planners that we know to come into the PSFK offices and talk to us and share their thoughts about what key skills a great planner needs today.
I think the traits of a good planner would be to, we talked about rigor, we talked about having great ideas, and maybe storytelling is the thing that sort of holds them together. It finishes the circle. It allows you to take everything you've done and actually inspire with it.
Not only do you have to have a good idea, you have to be able to communicate that idea so others get it. And not only get it, but they buy into it and they want to work on that idea, that they raise their hand and say, hey, can I be part of that?
I think it's increasingly important for planners to be really great storytellers, and I think it's always been important for planners to be able to present their thinking to clients and write presentations and that sort of thing. But we now, because we work increasingly collaboratively, because our partners are not just creative teams, because our partners come from all sorts of disciplines, the importance of presenting ideas and inspiring people and making them want to work with us in order to bring them to life is ever more important.
I think subconsciously we all try and make sense of our world by threading together these stories, but really great planners seem to be able to find connective tissue and threads in seemingly completely disconnected ideas, and it's by weaving those stories that we can add value to, often intangible, to products, brands, services, and kind of add that additional layer on in people's lives. So that, to me, is increasingly important.
Great planners are able to find that one piece of information about what a client's customers really need and want and crystallize it in a way that's useful for clients. So they know, okay, that's what they want, here's what I need to do.
A planner is less about repeating a very simple, reductive message over and over again. It's the ability to express the same essence in various ways, in various environments.
The ability to simplify, make something really, really understandable to everyone and to be felt by everyone, I think it's more important, I will say. It's the ability to make people feel through simplicity. It's probably a fantastic skill.
The ability to think and express yourself in metaphor that's meaningful, I've found is helpful. And narrative is one way to do that, using archetypes that people understand and get and can relate to.
I think the ability to seduce other people into that idea, to get people excited and turned on by an idea. So seduction's a really important ability that I'm always looking for. Good ideas can be articulated in either boring ways or seductive ways, and I think if you can seduce people to your ideas, then you're often a better planner for it.
Someone told me when I was very young that one of the greatest qualities a planner could have was humility and a belief in giving ideas away and not seeking to aggressively assert ownership or control of them, and recognizing that when you're working with other people who've got just as much a say of it as you have, the ability to have a lightness of touch is really important.
I think storytelling is one way to inspire, and I think it's a really good way to inspire, and if that's something you're really good at, that can really help you. But I don't think it's the only way to inspire people. I think there's other ways of doing it too, sometimes by being incredibly simple, by being able to cut to the chase and cut through complexity. And I think as media's changed and actually everything's got more and more complex, the power of simplicity is more important than ever before.
Being able to articulate the salient pieces of information and then insights that come from that information is a crucial aspect of what planning is in whatever form we think about it. Because you want to be able to make it succinct but relevant, dense and pithy.
As recruiters, one of the things that we do with our candidates is to coach them about the interview process, and we recommend using a case study approach where you talk about the problem, the answer, the insight that led to that answer, and the strategy that came off the insight, and a little bit about how you got there, what your thinking was, so that the hiring manager will hear how you solve problems, how you put ideas together, but in a clear, succinct manner, short and sweet.